Good morning. Good morning. We just grooving right now. We just grooving.
We can go up, or we can go down. Left or right, do or die. Come on, don't be shy. We can go up, or we can go down. Left or right, do or die. Come on, don't be shy. Baby, come and be with me tonight. I don't wanna come across impolite, but I'm ready. Hey, baby, come and show me how it's done. It's just you and me, one-on-one, nice and dirty.
Yo. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. The Freight Trapping Podcast. Let me tap this real quick. Welcome. Welcome to the Freight Trapping Podcast. I am your host, Mr. James Roberts, and we've decided that we need to go and talk about something today. I don't know if I've been under a rock, if it's been going on, whatever the case may be. We about to talk about it. Yeah. We need to talk about it. CDL Life article. CDL Life says, the article says, new per mile and weight-based commercial vehicle highway fee to go into effect in Connecticut in January of 2023. If you're on the East Coast and you driving through Connecticut, you are about to be taxed a second time. And we're going to go into this little real. We're going to go into it. Do not fret. We're going to go into it. All I can say is the governor of Connecticut is trying, and y'all forgive me because I got YouTube going on here and I got TikTok going on here. If y'all want to come in on TikTok, let me know if you guys can hear me. This is my first time going live on TikTok while I'm doing my podcast. I've been on for about 3 minutes. I couldn't put y'all on because I was playing music. I didn't want them to flag my little page or whatever, kick me out. But we're about to talk about this highway fee that's going into effect in January of 2023. Yep, we about to talk about it because it is with everything that's going on, it is really a slap in the face. It is. It's a slap in the face. And I just don't understand it. I really don't. The governor said that it's going to bring in $90 million. They've already estimated because they know how many trucks come in and out of their state. Before I get into the article, I just want to say, I wonder how much did they calculate how much business they're going to lose, right? I just want to know how much business that they're thinking about losing by doing this. I know I would. I think about how much business I'm losing if I decide to tax on top of taxes, because as I understand it, and I'm not out, just correct me if I'm wrong. Don't go out, just correct me if I'm wrong. When you pay for your IFTA tag, that's a tax that covers you from state to state. So that way, if you go through that state and you see the IFTA tag does this, if you go through a state and you don't have an IFTA tag, what happens is you have to show proof that you bought fuel in that state. with a receipt. You got to buy 50 gallons or something like that, I think, to contribute to using that highway. IFTA is used to support the interstate. And see, what I'm thinking is that Connecticut don't have that many interstates, so they don't get no IFTA money, a lot of IFTA money. So they decided to do this. That's just my opinion. I'm just thinking. Don't say that's fake. Don't quote me on that or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Don't quote me on that or none of that. But my thing is this: you decided that you were going to tax truck drivers, and TikTok can't see this, but I did a post on it. TikTok can't see this, but you decided that you were going to tax truck drivers for using your highways when truck drivers are already being taxed. Truck drivers are already being taxed. So at the end of the day, this is something it's like a double-edged sword. You cut me going down and you cut me coming up. Plus, you're doing it at a time period when the rates have fallen, and that's just because of what's going on economically, right? But for years, from November all the way to about March and sometime into April, this is the slow period for truckers. And you decide to implement this rule in the middle of the slow period. In the middle of the slow period. In the middle of the slow period, you decide to implement this the way that you have. Now, my thing is, let me see. My thing is, and I'm gonna end my live. Let me do something real quick. Y'all hold on, YouTube. But my thing is, why do that? That's my thing. Why do that? Why decide that I'm gonna holler at y'all TikTok. Yeah. Why decide that you are going to tax truck drivers two different ways? You know what I'm saying? You decided that you're gonna tax truck drivers two different ways. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna tax us two different ways. So here we go again. Now, I'm on live. I'm on live. So I'm just talking my talk. I ain't really talking to you. I'm talking about this Miles, Connecticut taxing drivers. It's a two-edged sword, bro. It's a two-edged sword. So what's happening is what was gonna happen is we already truck drivers who have IFTA, they're already paying. You pay IFTA so that you can ride through these different states without have to buy fuel in these different states. Because if you don't have an IFTA tag going into, let's say, New Mexico, when you get to their weight scale, you're gonna have to show where you gotta have a receipt to show where you have purchased at least 50 gallons of fuel in a state. And all of that fuel money, all of that tax money they tax on fuel, that goes towards the highways, the interstates. And so now Connecticut's saying, we're not getting enough money from IFTA, if they get any money at all. So the governor want to tax. They want to tax truck drivers all over again for using their highways. I'm not even into the article yet. I'm just talking my talk. I'm not even into the article yet, bro. I'm gonna go and just to give you guys a real quick on TikTok, cause I'm on live with Big Shano and some of the drivers on TikTok. I'm live over there. They can hear me, and I'm live on YouTube. I'm on big trucker Shano station over there. All right, let me do that. Let me turn this old camera on. So this is what's going on. They got a chart on CDL Life. The article's on CDL Life. Anywhere from 26 to 28,000 pounds, you're going to be taxed 25 cents a mile, starting in January the 23rd. You're gonna be taxed 25 cents a mile, 26,000 pounds to they got a scale, they got a chart. And if you're running 80,000 pounds or more, you getting taxed $1.75 a mile. I mean, not $1.75, my bad, 17.5 cents a mile to run in Connecticut. That's for everybody. Anybody going through Connecticut. Now, what they're trying to do is, because you got to understand something. You can't say it's not for you, because at the end of the day, what happened is that's why they created this weight chart. It ain't, if you over 26,000 pounds, you getting taxed in Connecticut on the highway. I don't think this is going to trickle down like the little weight scale and the infrared that's going down in Wyoming. I think that's going to trickle down to certain, the states. And, when one state do something, the other states start catching on. That's different from this. I don't think this is going to trickle down. This governor say he's going to make $90 million off of the chart and off of the things that they're trying to do to truckers in Connecticut. He said they estimated they're going to make $90 million off of us. $90 million. Now, you want to band together and on the East Coast and show them that, hey, we not running through your state? If you want to band together and unify, that would be one place to do it. Because that's not right, bro. I don't go against a lot of things on here, because I kind of keep it above board and kind of keep it even kill. But bro, when you attack trucking like this, bro, this is a straight attack on trucking. When you trying to tax truckers who already got to accept the rates being low. You got to accept the fact that this is the slow period from November till about March, and sometime in the middle of April. It's the slow period. And now in the middle of the slow period, you finna tax me for bringing a product into your state that you need? Come on, man. For your people that's in your state. Bro, and they charging you for, bro, when you get pulled into them weight scales and they write you a ticket, all of that money goes toward the highway fund. All that money goes toward the highway fund. Now he talking about bringing 90, and guess what? That 90 million, even if we accept it, which I don't think we should, even if we accept it, guess what? That $90 million ain't going toward no highways in no Connecticut. They're gonna allocate that money somewhere else. It's all a game, bro. It's all a game. Just like with the electronic ID monitoring that they trying to put in the trucks, bro. They trying to regulate trucking, and it's all affecting owner ops. And that's the reason why I do these podcasts, is because sometimes we'll be on them roads. I used to be on that road, bro, and I used to miss stuff like this. Next thing you know, here come a law. Man, where that come from? Oh, because I wasn't paying attention. See, that's what they do. They try to slide stuff in under us, and we're not paying attention. And just because I don't live in Connecticut don't mean that I'm not going to say nothing about it. This affect the whole trucking community, whether you run over there or not. It affects the whole trucking community. And this crazy. And this just me rambling right now. I ain't even got into the article. This is just me rambling. But the article on CDL Life, if you guys know about that, it's an app. It's a trucking app called CDL Life. They post a lot of truck. They got truckers on there, everything trucking. They post a lot of articles. So it's saying, I'm gonna read this article. I'm gonna share this on my YouTube real quick. Hold on, y'all. Uh, I'm gonna share this article. I'm gonna run through this article real quick. I'm gonna run through this article real quick, and then I'm gonna just get y'all opinion on it. I mean, we can talk about it or whatever, but I'm gonna just read the article real quick. Started on January 1st, 2023, a highway use fee will be imposed on certain carriers for the privilege. Check that shit. For the privilege of operating or causing to be operated certain heavy multi-unit motor vehicles on any highway, public road in Connecticut. Connecticut Governor Ned Lamont previously stated that the new highway use fee is expected to generate $90 million, it's all about money, in annual revenue for the state for fiscal year 2023. How much will truckers pay to use Connecticut roads under these new fees? The new highway use fee will be calculated based on motor vehicles' weight. That's what I just told y'all. It's gonna go from 26,000 to 28. It's 25 all the way up to 80,000 pounds. It's going to be 17.5 cents a mile. And they got it to where you can't miss them. They're not gonna miss you. They saying truckers are tearing up their roads. This is what they say is this thing, because you got to understand something. Whenever they charge us, tax us, you got to understand something. $90 million will not go to highways in Connecticut, because when you pay your IFTA tax at the beginning of the year, they go for interstates. They're trying to get you to pay for all of the roads that the state highways in Connecticut. You see what I'm saying? They're saying that they're not getting enough money from IFTA to fix their roads, the state highway. So guess what? We got too many trucks running through here. Let's tax the trucks. We can get our road fixed. Exactly. And check this out. We're gonna go to the bottom of the article. Okay. Finna go to the bottom of the article. Still have questions? Carriers already registered with DRS for IFTA and motor carrier road taxes are asked to view this video. The video is highway use fee for motor carriers already registered with DRS. For more information on how to use fee and how to add a highway use fee account. Now they trying to tell you that if you already have an IFTA, to go on this website and start an account so they can automatically charge you if you hit they state highways. Man, that's highway robbery. That's highway robbery. No Vaseline. Blue collar crime without doing time. They running up in us with no Vaseline. And that's why I do my podcast, bro, because sometimes people they not hip to this kind of information. And so by me not being on the road, I got time to research. I got time to dig. I got time to do certain stuff, bro. And next thing you know, you getting a ticket for not being registered with DRS, having an account, so that they could charge you when you hit their highways or when you cross that state line. They're going to charge you. Here goes something else. According to the Connecticut State Department of Revenue Services, carriers must register with DRS for the highway use fee by January the 1st. You got to register with DRS, Department of Revenue Services in Connecticut by January the 1st to obtain a highway user fee permit. You're going to have another sticker on the side of your IFTA tag. The first highway use fee return is due on or before February 28, 2023. The highway use fee is applicable to any person that operates or causes to be operated on any highway in Connecticut, any eligible motor vehicle. Bruh. And then it says an eligible motor vehicle has a gross weight of 26,000 pounds or more and carries a classification between Class A and Class 13 inclusive under the Federal Highway Administration. Bruh, they making you register. So that means you got to register your truck. If you run in Connecticut, you got to register your truck with the Department of They created a revenue service, a department, just so they can get money from us to run in their state. They gon' put their hand in our pockets. They gon' they gon' make sure that whatever it takes, they gonna get a little piece of our pie. Now, my question is, for the big carriers, my question is that gonna run you out of Connecticut? Because if it don't run the big carriers out of Connecticut, they not gonna change it. As long as the big go ahead. True. That's an idea. Hey, good morning. You know anything about this? Right. Mm. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've never understood the East Coast rules. That's why I stayed away from them. I've never understood it. Hmm. Yeah. Hey preacher, hey preacher 719, man. I just went and followed you, man. I love to have you on my podcast. DM me and I'm gonna DM you so we can get it all set up. Cause you got a lot of knowledge about that East Coast, and that's what I do. And that's why I brought this article to fruition because like I said, I knew nothing about it. I kind of figured it's been going on for a minute, but at the end of the day, it just now, they pop stuff on us when something get ready to go into effect. You know what I mean? And so this here just jumped up on the radar on CDL Life, and I jumped on my podcast and I jumped on Big Shano live just to give you guys a heads up, some guys a heads up who are not aware about this. You know what I'm saying? It's where where it's actually I just got through reading the chart. It's actually 17.5 cents per mile for 80,000. They got a whole chart from 26,000 pounds all the way up to 80,000 pounds. So they not missing nobody. They not missing nobody. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, I'm gonna turn my camera around and I'm gonna see if y'all can let me know if y'all can see this chart. Cause I got it on my hold on. I got it on my I got it on my nah, it's on. Yeah, you got to go in order to register your truck. You got to go to Connecticut DRS Department of Revenue Service and register your truck. I don't know if y'all can see that chart. I don't know if y'all can see that chart. Yeah, yeah, because I got it on my computer screen, but I'm on YouTube going live right now, and you can see it good on YouTube. And so, yeah, yep, yep. Now, a young man just asked on your TikTok, do you think they will ever phase out the owner operator? It looked like that's the route they going. They can't phase it out, but they can't phase it out because we need owner operators, but they're gonna make it hard for you to stay in business. With all of this stuff going on, go ahead. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Right. Right. Regional. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. LTL. Last mile. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, you can't do it because at the end of the day, what you got, Big Shano? What you got, Big Shano? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man, this is really, really, really kind of struck a nerve with me with this, you know. And the gentleman said that it might not, man. I hope it don't trickle down, bro. I hope it don't trickle down. It might trickle down over there in Rhode Island and New Jersey on the East Coast, but I don't think it'll make it to the South. I may be wrong, but man, y'all make sure y'all stay on top of this, man. This is the kind of news I bring to you guys. I just jumped on here real quick so that I could tell you guys about this, man. Y'all go check it out, man. CDL Life has the article, and then you can go to the Connecticut DRS highway use fee. Go Google that; it'll take you to their site. If you drive through Connecticut, it'll take you through their site, bro. And man, y'all stay on top of y'all game, bro. Y'all stay on top of y'all game, and I'll talk to you guys later, man. I'm gonna sign off for right now. Y'all have a really, really, really good morning.